Bonjour mes amis. This week's Monday video is going to be slightly late. We're doing it on Tuesday. Let me see here. I was kind of thrown off my groove last night because my brother came in the middle of the video and he had elected not to go to the emergency room for his brown recluse bite, which is already like a week old and starting to turn gross black and like necrotized flesh on top. I should put a TMI warning on all of these videos, I think. Anyway, so we're just gonna jump right in, and I'm gonna go ahead and start with some questions, if they will load on my handy dandy phone, from last week, or not. It's very frustrating. Maybe I can pull it up. Yeah, I can totally pull it up like this. Now nothing's cooperating with me. It's so much fun. Okay, so last week, Angelic Muse asked right after the deadline, and for those of you who don't know, that's my sister Christina, my soul sister. She asked, what was the last book you read? The last book that I read is actually For Whom the Bell Tolls. Again, I tried to. Anyways, I got like a chapter in and then I threw it, and I was very annoyed because Ernest Hemingway is never going to be my thing, I think. I think it's just something that I've got to kind of give up on, because I attempted to reread it thinking, oh, well, maybe last time I read it, the reason that I didn't like it was because, I was in high school and, maybe it was some distance between myself and Mr. Hemingway. Add a little age to the equation, maybe it'll be a book that I can appreciate. It is not a book that I can appreciate. So I threw it. It was no fun. Last song you listened to on your music player of choice. Let me see. I think the last song I listened to was probably, what are you doing? It's one of the cats. This is belladonna? This is belladonna. They just got spayed. They're not very happy about their lot in life. They're actually very annoyed with us and these cones, but we can't trust them without the cones. The last song I listened to, I think I got out of the car yesterday and Rhiannon by Fleetwood Mac was playing. I think that's the last song I listened to. Or this morning, Arabella by the Arctic Monkeys is my ringtone to wake me up. What are you doing? Please don't fuck with my laptop. You can be in the video. Do you want to be in the video? Your sister was in a video. She was. She did really good, except she was super loud. She kept upstaging me. You just be cute. And she says, hi sis, I love you. I love you too, sis. Yay! And then Winter Davenport, who, if you're not following her, you should definitely follow her, because why aren't you following her? Her name is Bunny. It's the name of the human. Don't let her tell you her name is anything else, because it's not. It's a lie. Just like the cake. She sent me like a billion questions that are really good. Okay, and these are for both myself and Balthazar, apparently. 3 fond memories. For Balthazar, that would be teaching Castiel to fly. The first time that David opened his eyes where Balth could see him. Like, the day that he got David. Oh, okay. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. You just go ahead. She doesn't want to be in the video anymore, I guess. Diva. So, teaching Castiel to fly, the day he got David, and probably the first day that David said Papa and knew it was him. Now, for me, I want to say learning to ride my bike, because that was I remember feeling just such a sense of freedom, like the winds in your hair. It was fantastic. Probably, I don't really want to say the day that Rosie was born, because I was really doped up and very annoyed at my ex-husband because he kept falling asleep so heavily that I could not wake him up, and I had to page the nurses every time I had to use the restroom or like shift in bed because I was in so much pain. And they were all very annoyed with him. Everyone was really annoyed with him that day. It was not the best day, not the best experience, I'd have to say. But maybe the first time she said "mama," and another fond memory, bonding with my little brother over bad B movies. That was really fun. Yeah. Let me see. 4 dream vacation spots. Okay, so for Balthazar, he really likes going to Norway. He apparently has. Now there's another cat coming. Hi. Are you gonna come up? Come on, Torty. Come on. Come on, baby. You're a lazy bum, huh? Don't make mommy get you. Come here. Loser. That was Hemlock. Torty. Because she's a tortoise shell. Yeah, no. The people who had her before me are not very clever at naming. Hi. Are you gonna come up? You wanna come up? You wanna show everybody how pretty you are? Come here, baby. This is my big girl. She's 6. She doesn't like being held. She reminds me of myself in that respect. Don't take it out on the carpet just because I picked you up. Don't be a diva. Anyways, 4 vacation spots for myself and Balthazar. Balthazar says Norway, Italy. He really likes Italy. The Bahamas, and interestingly enough, Easter Island. The thing about Easter Island is that it has such a tragic past. They almost destroyed themselves because all of the trees, they cut down all of the trees in their excessive production of the moai, and without the trees they couldn't make their dugout canoes. Without the canoes they couldn't go fishing. Without the fishing, everybody was basically dying because Easter Island, which was once a lush, verdant paradise, was, basically picked clean. So he really identifies with that whole tragic, you almost destroyed yourself thing. And he likes to go there and kind of just sit by a moai and contemplate. Kind of a depressing vacation, but who am I to judge, right? For myself, I would love to go to the United Kingdom and all the bits of Ireland that are not part of the United Kingdom. I might even go to Wales. That would be interesting. I know that's not in Ireland, I'm just saying. Just in general. I would really love to go to France. That would be fantastic. I'm tempted to say Australia because I have friends there, but then I'm like, no, because everything in Australia is legitimately trying to kill you, and if I wanted to die, I could just go tell my mom that she's looking kind of short today. So I don't really want to die. I don't think I'll go to Australia. I love you guys, but I don't think I could handle it. Let me see. I would go back to Bali. Bali was really beautiful. I was a kid when we went there, so I would go back and get a more adult perspective on it, and maybe go back to Japan because again, I was a kid when we went there, so maybe with adult perspective. I have cat hair from Torty Hemlock, my big baby. Good questions. Good questions. Okay, all right. 5-song playlist that best describes you and your muse and why each song work. It's hard. Heartache Tonight by the Eagles. The reason behind that one is it seems like no matter what we do, no matter how hard we try, there is going to be a heartache tonight, whether we like it or not. Somebody's going to come undone. and somebody's going to start a fight. There's going to be a heartache tonight. Like, no matter what. We can't seem to escape the drama. This is really difficult. My Boy Builds Coffins by Florence and the Machine. It's all about seeing the beauty in things that aren't normally considered beautiful. We're all about that. Let me see. 5 songs, really? This is difficult. Hotel California, also by the Eagles. What the hell? Hotel California, because in as much as it may have been written about alcoholism and like AA and stuff like that, I feel like it's actually a really good metaphor for depression too, because you can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. You can stop going to therapy. You can stop doing your coping mechanisms. You can take all the pills you want. You can think that you're healed, but you're never actually going to. The chemicals that your brain produces are never actually going to be in the right amounts. So you can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. You can think that you've gotten rid of the depression, but it's always going to be there, and you have to understand that and accept that, and really learn to cope with it. So, God, that was depressing. Jesus. 2 more, though. I only have 15 minutes left before I have to go to work. This is exciting. Let's do this. 2 more. I'm on the spot, man. I'm not good at this. Hit Me With Your Best Shot by Pat Benatar, because both of us are kind of like, that's adorable. You think you're going to do that to me? Yeah, no. Come on, hit me with your best shot, buddy. Maybe For Those About to Rock, We Salute You by AC/DC, because we do salute those who are about to rock. That's kind of like a fun one. I'll just throw that in for funsies, because that song's amazing. Okay, alright. 3 fictional characters that you, the Mun, relate to the most, and why? Leonard McCoy. I spend a lot of my time feeling like Bones and saying things like, damn it, man, and, just generally being like, fucking, why are you doing the thing? Don't do the thing. Use your brain. Don't do the thing. D'Artagnan. Because he has, like, genuinely no idea what the hell is going on, but he's, like, muddling through the best he can. And I really identify with that. I have no idea. They let me vote, guys. I'm allowed to drive. I can make life choices. This is a mistake. This is a massive mistake of gigantic, enormous proportions. I hope y'all are aware of that. And a 3rd fictional character. Is there another fictional character that's just kind of fed up with shit? Mercutio. Thou hast made worms meat of me. Like, fucking, don't, god damn it. You stabbed me. I'm going to die, you asshole. A pox on both your houses. It's terrible. Okay. 3 books that have touched your life, Mun and Muse. For me, I want to say World War Z. World War Z messed me up, man. Oh. It is the first and only book that has ever actually given me nightmares. No, that's not true. It Gave Me Nightmares by Stephen King. However, most people came away from that being afraid of clowns. I took a deeper look. I was like, what is the clown? The clown is a giant space spider. Oh my god, spiders from space. And I finished reading it at like 3 a.m. and I was in middle school, which, brief PSA to parents who think that if your kid is reading, they're clearly not doing anything wrong. Maybe you should take a look at what they're reading, because some of the shit they're reading is probably not the best thing for them to be reading. Like, why did I have access to it in middle school? No, it wasn't even middle school. It was elementary. I was in the 6th grade. Oh man, I was a baby. Why was I reading that? Why was I reading that? Anyways, no, but World War Z. Oh man, that was a really good book. That was really intense. Really, really intense. And it gave me so many nightmares of like many and differing varieties. Like, oh. The Gunslinger series by Stephen King. Amazing series. I just amazing. It's really amazing. Fantastic series. Wolves of Calla, a little bit bullshit. Gonna call you out, Mr. King. That's kind of bullshit. But the rest of the books, what the fuck? Terrifying, amazing, fantastic. So that's 2. And see, it's got to be 4 because 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea and Journey to the Center of the Earth were amazing books. One of my cats is getting ready to jump off of something. You have a cone on your face. When you face plant, that's gonna hurt. Oh my god, cats. Why? Balth says Dante's Divine Comedy by Dante Alighieri, the Divine Comedy. Dr. Faustus. Mr. Faustus. Dr. Faustus. Dr. Faustus. Yeah. And because he's a smartass, he goes, the Bible. And then bursts into laughter. No, not the Bible. Stop that. Sherlock Holmes. He really dug Sherlock Holmes back in the day. He read it in the newspaper. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle put it out. And he really liked The Lost World because he was like, that would be great. Dinosaurs were awesome. I don't know why Dad scratched that plan. Fucking, they were great. I loved them. Okay, 3 traits about you and your muse that you two are proud of. Traits. We are both very caring when it comes to children. We are both stupidly forgiving when it comes to adults. I'm not proud of that one. And we have a thirst for knowledge. But beyond that, there's really not a whole lot about ourselves which we actually like. Just bye. Obviously, Balth is an angel, been around for a long time, and is going to keep going for a while too. Obviously, he's made friends with and has fallen for humans. But how does he cope with the fact that he outlives them? Does he have special ways of remembering them? For a while, he would drown his sorrows in like a decade-long drinking binge. But eventually he realized that that was not the best way to remember his friends and lovers and etc. I'm sorry, the 6-year-old is playing with a 6-month-old kitten, and it's really adorable, actually. Okay, how does he does kind of have special ways of remembering them. Each person has like a different day that's kind of important to them. Like Felicity, his charge that went down with the Titanic, which is actually why he hates the movie and the stupid Celine Dion song and all of that crap, because it romanticized what was really a terrible fucking tragedy. It was a god-awful tragedy, and it could have been so easily prevented. There were so many things that could have been done to prevent that tragedy, and nothing was really done to prevent it. And he doesn't. Anyways, he gets a little preachy on the subject. No, but there's each of them has a certain day, or there's just certain things that he remembers that they're fond of. He had a charge in the Victorian era who loved loved coffee. I mean, she loved it. And every once in a while he'll get a cup of coffee that is made the way that she took hers, and he'll just kind of sip it and remember her. He had a lover in the Roman era that that had a certain fondness for a particular type of grape, and every once in a while he'll pick those grapes up at the grocery store. And, he doesn't tell David, he doesn't tell anyone why he's getting them, and he'll kind of like sit and eat the grapes and kind of mull over the relationship. And he remembers them in little ways every day. It's kind of important to him to keep their memories alive. He's kind of like an eternal keepsake box, is kind of how he sees it, because as long as he's alive, their memory will never truly fade. So. And on that depressing note, I think I'm going to stop my cats from tearing through the house at 7 in the morning. And I'm going to sign off here. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And just know that I love you.